Hello everybody, today we're going to use Dochub to send a document to multiple people for signatures. First thing we're going to do is we'll select New to import a document. Now you can drop a file, or in our case we will select Computer and select a file. The file that I'm choosing is a flattened file. What I mean by this is that I have opened it in another program and I have printed it as a PDF. What this does is it removes the fields, so instead of having fields that are expecting a typing, it appears as just a blank document. The reason this is important is if we leave those fields in the document, Dochub will see them as fields. Dochub will expect that something should go in those fields, and it can cause problems. Now, if you do still need to fill out your document after you get to Dochub, you can use this button right here, which allows you to add text. It has a little line that shows you approximately where the text is going to go, and you can just click and type what the information is. If you need to adjust the text size and things like that, there are choices up at the top. I'm not going to go through and fill out all the text in this document, but I think that makes sense. Now, what we're really most concerned with, though, is adding signatures to this document. So to do that, we're going to go to where we want the signatures. We will open the second box here, which is Manage Fields, and along the side you'll see all these buttons that appear. Now the one that we need is Signature Field. There is also initials, which could come in handy. But if we click the Signature Field, we can drop that Signature Field in, and it will put a place for a person to sign. Now what we can do from there is we can go and click on where it says Assignee. We can tell it to add. We can punch in an email address and then tell it to add, and it'll assign that person to that field. And then we go down to the next box, and we can just add individuals in order to get the rest of the people that we need to sign the document. We can keep doing that for as many individuals need to sign the document. And if we left a field blank, for example, then when we go to prepare sign request, it will notify us that the document has unassigned fields. And we have choices. We can add one of the individuals, or we can even just ignore that field. Now, one thing we do want to change when we go to the send sign request is we want to switch this to switch to all at once. The reason we want to do that is if we tell it to sign in order, it's going to hold up the signatures on the second and third person until after the first person signed. Once we've decided that, once we've done that, we can hit send request, and it'll actually send that out to the recipients, and we are done. And then it's just a matter of waiting for your documents to be signed, which you can check by going to the dashboard, which is this symbol of D up in the corner. Hopefully that helps.